So now we move on to NGW Shockwave episode 12. Yeah, Bliss is kind of ugly crying. I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally okay with Bliss ugly crying. So now we go to our next show. And this is what I have planned for this show. So we're gonna kill this, kill this, kill this, kill this. Our first match of tonight. Hey, it's called Shockwave for a reason, Willie. Our first match of the night is going to be Harpy. I told you you would, man. I told you would. Guys, what do you come on. Maddox for somebody tell WWE about your boy Maddox, because my guy, hey, your guy, bad guy Maddox can book. The other woman was Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley is portrayed by, oh, I don't see her on my list. Hold on, let me fix this. Rhea Ripley, I think, is portrayed by Richard Latham, who's not in the stream right now. So our first match of the night is Io Shirai versus Ember Moon. Y'all, find me some booking jobs, because I will totally book pro wrestling. Papa John's is supposed to be 25. Hey, dude, welcome to Papa John's. That's how they... That should be no surprise, guys. Papa John's is always dog doo-doo. Our next match on the show is Orange Cassidy versus Jungle Boy. Nacho Mac is super disappointed in how Jungle Boy looks in this game. But hey, that match last night between Jungle Boy and Darby Allin, God, fire match, boys. That King, I agree with King. You made your first mistake by getting Papa John's. Christian is not on this show. Not tonight, but hey guys, everybody in chat, show some love. Show some love to Christian. He came back from retirement and he put, you want it on? Gosh, we're gonna put it on. We're gonna put it on. I got you. I got you. You want it all, you want the jacket and everything on? We'll put the jacket and everything on. I got you. I try to satisfy. What can I say? I try to make everyone happy. Ugly ass Jungle Boy is back. That's exactly who he is. Our third match for tonight. Here you go, Wild Harpy, just for you. Our third match for tonight is a tag team match. And it is it's Alexa Bliss and Mandy Rose against Rhea Ripley and Lita. Why is there a Rhea Ripley Hall of Fame skin in this game? Someone answer that for me. Our next match on the show. Where's my guy at? Where's Walkman? Walkman, this is what you've been waiting for, man. Remember, this was from the pre-show. This was from the pre-show. Someone explain it to me like I'm 5, please. I see that every time, like, why the fuck is she in here with this? We have Matt Riddle. I thought I changed his overall. I guess I didn't. I must have decreased Tommaso's. Yeah, that's fine. They're within 2 points of each other. Ciampa versus Riddle. And then our main event for tonight is Adam Cole versus Kevin Owens. It's a My Career attire. That's interesting. Adam Cole. and Kevin Owens. And Cedric will be joining us on commentary for this match. Okay, so first the show starts. Let's here's how we're gonna start the show. We're gonna go with your original theme song, Annika. Bailey comes out. She just comes out to join me on commentary. So everyone welcome my special the color commentator for NGW Shockwave. Everybody welcome Bailey. Bailey, welcome to NGW Shockwave. I think we're gonna have a heck of a show tonight. We have that main event. We have Adam Cole versus Kevin Owens. We have Ciampa versus Matt Riddle. How can you forget what happened on the set of the pre-show at Big Apple Brawl between Ciampa and Matt Riddle? And on top of that, we have a lot more announced. The tag team match, Lita and Rhea Ripley. This was just made last night. Rhea Ripley and Lita will be teaming up to face Alexa Bliss and Mandy Rose. A stacked show if there ever was one. So we're doing all of that. And don't forget about Orange Cassidy versus Jungle Boy. Orange Cassidy coming off that loss of the television title against Okada at the Big Apple Brawl. He's looking to rebound from that loss. But wait a minute. As we're talking, as Bailey and I are talking, we hear this theme song. And our NGW champion, Karrion Kross, comes out. And Kross, he's wearing a suit, little leather jacket, black shirt underneath, some dress pants. He has the title on his shoulder. He gets in the ring. He grabs the microphone, and this is basically what he says. Karrion Kross does not wait for anyone. He's also not one to let time dictate his actions. And speaking of time, Kenny Omega's time is up. And we have officially confirmed Karrion Kross versus Kenny Omega for the second night of the Big Apple Brawl. So Kenny Omega and Karrion Kross going one-on-one on night 2 in Las Vegas. Bailey, what an announcement. Now we start the show.
I don't know about you guys, but I have chills tonight. I've been waiting for this moment for a long, long time.
Whew. Bailey, how about that? Kenny Omega and Karrion Kross one-on-one in Las Vegas. But up next, we have Io Shirai going one-on-one with Ember Moon. And there's how about what happened last week, Bailey, when Kairi Sane called Io Shirai a disappointment? Shirai looked very downtrodden, and you're right. Like you said last week, you described Kairi Sane as being very cold in that instance. And I agree. I've never seen that side of Kairi Sane. Obviously, I've not spent the amount of time with her like you have. But that was a side of Kairi Sane that I've not really seen. What is your analysis there, Bailey?
To call Io Shirai's first matches in WWE as part of the Mae Young Classic, do you have any particular insight?
Jesus, man, my throat is gravelly, guys. I'm going to be yelling all night tonight, so I do apologize.
And that's apparent from the second the bell rings. No, you're absolutely right.
And you guys, if you're just now tuning in, you heard it here. Karrion Kross versus Kenny Omega at the second night of Living in Sin in Las Vegas. That's going to be a world title match not to miss. Oh, Craig, you know I come on deck with the water. You know I come on deck with the water. Guys, I think we're also going to raid someone tonight too. I want to show some love to other streamers. So I would like to do a raid. I just don't know who I'm going to raid. We're going to figure it out. We'll come up with something. Have you ever drank Kool-Aid? Of course I have. Are you kidding? Kool-Aid was my childhood. Hey, we need to refill on those dimes. I need somebody on dime. Undead, you are on dime duty. Get refill Oblivion's dimes, man. He needs them. What is your favorite flavor of Kool-Aid? The Blue Mystery Pack when I was a kid. The one with the octopus on the cover, and he looked like a magician. It was like a blue raspberry. Ah, Cody, that's so good. Ember Moon under that bottom rope. No, we're gonna rate someone on my friends list. Probably not because I don't really know anyone who streams WWE, but I got a couple of guys that I like, that I like kind of hanging out with. So I'm just gonna you guys. I would like to introduce you guys to new streamers. I introduced some of you guys to Yomi today, and Annika really liked Yomi, and so that's cool. So I want to like forge those kind of relationships. Oh my god, the game crashed. Let's go back. Let's pull the game back up. We're going to skip that entrance, by the way. Check Discord DMs. Let's go. I'm probably going to shut that idea down just because right now, Christian, your next focus is going to be the Lethal Lottery Tag Team Tournament. That's like literally your next thing. Do you have a YouTube channel? So yeah, you can follow my Bad Guy Maddox YouTube channel, but one thing that I am going to do, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to make an NGW YouTube, and I'm going to have all of the episodes. I'm going to have each YouTube video sorted by episode. That's my plan. I was wanting to start that yesterday, but I just never, I'm not going to lie, I had like a very lazy day yesterday. I broke up, I edited the video to the 4 parts that I needed at. I haven't had a chance to like get on YouTube. I haven't decided if I want to do like an NGW YouTube or if I just want to put it on my Bad Guy Maddox YouTube. That way, if you miss the show, you can just get on YouTube and watch it. So yeah, as a matter of fact, guys, just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to that, and we're going to start seeing NGW shows appear on there. What up, Simp? All right, we're going to skip this entrance because we've already seen it. Let's get right to the match. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to put on the Bad Guy Maddox YouTube. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Oblivion. Thanks for the follow, my man. I love it. Thanks for showing love on those other platforms. Put it on the I'll put it on the Bad Guy channel. We'll have all the shows on the Bad Guy channel. Everybody, look up. There's my homeboy Simple Surmise. Me and that boy go back, way back. But when that boy was stationed in Fort Campbell for the military, he came out and he took a 2-hour drive to come visit me. First time I met this guy. The first guy that I've ever met from like Xbox Live. Met this guy online. We played games together. I told him if he was ever around to give me a shout. This boy ended up getting stationed about 2 hours from me. When he found that out, he drove the 2 hours and we kicked it. And we had some wild times. Getting home at 4 in the morning. Ember Moon in control here with Io Shirai. By the way, Kairi Sane comes out on stage, and she's watching from stage with her arms folded. Well, Charisma, I'm going to have to shut that down because your next focus is the tag team tournament. That was a way to get you introduced on the program. That match with Kenny. We're not going back to that yet. Right, so right now, tag team titles. That's your next focus.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
And Shirai with Ember Moon. What is Kairi Sane doing out on stage here, Bailey? But Shirai just not paying attention, dropping Ember Moon right on her head on that top turnbuckle. Oh, Willie, you're out of here? All right, brother. Always a pleasure to see you, Willie. If you guys aren't in the Discord, please join the Discord. Liam has joined the Discord. That's what I like to see.
Back into the ring.
I really do. If Io loses this match, you got to think Kairi Sane, after what she said last week, she is going to be even further aggravated.
Second to none. That's why they call her the Genius of the Sky.
Check Discord. Don't worry. I have a plan. I already have a plan. Super excited about my first match. If I win, there's going to be a huge celebration. Okay. I'll celebrate. I'll celebrate with some pancakes. I'm with it. Is Brock Lesnar debuting? What's up, Impractical? I haven't quite figured out a way to get Brock. I want Brock on the Vegas show because that would make sense. Brock being an MMA guy. We're in Vegas. We should get Brock in Vegas, right? The idea that I had in mind, I don't want to say it out loud because I'd rather surprise you. I'd rather surprise you guys. But I would love to. Brock should have an open challenge in Las Vegas, I think. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know yet. Ember Moon with the pin here. One got the hooks, and Io Shirai kicks out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you. The plan that I had was Matt Riddle versus Brock Lesnar in a fight pit match. It was going to be in a cage. But then Ciampa and Riddle started this thing, and I really like what's going on there. So I don't want to, I don't really want to do Brock Lesnar and Matt Riddle yet. Look at that forearm from Io Shirai. And Moon with a kick out at one there. Sane just patiently watching from the stage there. And a dragon screw from Io Shirai to Ember Moon. And a kick. Io Shirai with a scathing kick. No, I don't know yet, Walkman. Probably not. I don't know yet. We're going to have to see how things play out tonight before I say it for sure. Because don't forget, Matt Riddle's in the tag team tournament. And those double knees Ember Moon's got. Well, okay, so what I did, Christian, is I basically had a video package play announcing that Edge and Christian would be teaming up at the Lethal Lottery. And that's why Kenny Omega challenged you to a match, because he found out you were getting back in the ring. So he wanted you in a singles match. And how about, and here's some, we're going to show Christian some love here. Bailey, let's do this. Bailey, how about Christian last week? He did come up short against Kenny Omega, but man, how impressive was he? He really pushed Omega to his limits. And Ember Moon there with a kick to the midsection. Irish whip, Io Shirai to the corner. Vegas, I think, is going to be Sunday. Part 1 of Vegas is going to be on Sunday. But we're going to do a, oh, you know what? We should do a peep show. I'm going to, you know what? I'm rescripting. I'm adding a peep show to NGW Shockwave episode 3. It's going to be Edge and Christian talking. Edge is going to be Christian's guest for that episode of the peep show. I think. Who's playing Christian? Who's playing Edge, rather? You will find out later. You guys will all find out who your tag partners are later tonight. I have that scripted as part of the show. And Shirai going for the pin here.
Oh, how resilient was that? Can you believe this?
And a face buster there. We got that submission. Shirai's got it locked in. Ember Moon might have to tap. Ember Moon might have to tap here. In the center of that ring, and Moon somehow gets out of it. Well, no, Shirai lets go of it. Looks like Shirai let go. And we're going round and around here. Moon just getting tossed. And Shirai picks up a victory. Good for her. All right, so Shirai wins that. Shirai is 2-2. And Ember Moon is 1-2. And so what happens is we cut to the stage where Kairi Sane is looking, and she sees that Io Shirai wins, and she just heads to the back. And then after that happens, after that's all said and done, we get that cleared out. We go backstage where Rhea Ripley is like, Rhea Ripley's kind of like working out, getting in gear for the night's tag match. Lita approaches her, and they have brief words with each other. And basically just a very basic thing where both women are saying don't get in each other's way tonight. And then that's the end of that segment. So just a brief spat between Rhea Ripley and Lita that they might be allies tonight, but they both have the same in game. They want Alexa Bliss's title. So that happens. And then we have an advertisement for NGW Horizons, and it's going to be live on Wednesdays starting week 16 of our campaign. So week 16, We will be adding NGW Horizons. That will be basically the shows after the pay-per-view end. We come back from commercial break, and we get right into Orange Cassidy versus Jungle Boy. How about those words from Lita and Rhea Ripley about not getting in each other's way? And there's the former NGW television champion, Orange Cassidy. You got to give it up for him. He put on a great performance against Okada, but Okada right now, probably one of the best wrestlers in the world. Unfortunately for Cassidy, he just came up a little short.
WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action. This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was
And again, like I said, this show, what a show we have planned for tonight. Very stacked show from beginning to end. Who plays Tommaso Ciampa? Undead. Undead does. Orange Cassidy just... I think we've seen a more serious side of Orange Cassidy here recently. He's not really that same lackadaisical performer. He really tried to pull all the stunts off against Okada, and Okada was just a little too much for him. I agree. You do. You have to be on your absolute A game if you're going to try to best Okada.
There are more than a few whispers backstage about that pride, possibly bordering on arrogance.
And Jungle Boy, another wrestler that I'm pretty high on. He's had some great performances here in NGW. His record right now sits at 2-2, very even record. He came up short in the Battle Royal in New York.
From Los Angeles, California.
But hey, a win over the former television champion tonight could be a very big deal.
This is it.
Young L Boy, ladies and gentlemen.
All been waiting for. And the electricity level in the arena right now is
And look at that look of determination on Jungle Boy's face. He knows what a win means tonight. Not only is this a W, not only is this a notch in the W column, this is a win over the former television champion. He's one match removed from being the television champion, folks, is Orange Cassidy. If Jungle Boy picks up this win, that could have huge implications for Jungle Boy's career.
to have when it comes to the WWE. Even when he does find himself on the wrong end of a decision, he's able to bounce back as if nothing happened. I'll tell you.
Oh, you know what? I was going to give Jungle Boy Sami Zayn's theme song. That's the closest thing we have to his current theme song. Bailey, what are your thoughts on this match? Who's got this? Who has the advantage in this match?
All right, it's time to kick this thing off. And man,
And we get some grappling to start off. Jungle Boy actually muscling Orange Cassidy in that corner. Referee's gonna have to get in there and break this apart. We're gonna need a clean break here. And Jungle Boy separates, and we do it cleanly. And a snapmare from Jungle Boy, but he misses a kick to the spine. And Orange Cassidy with a chop block to the leg. Right to the back of that knee. And this is what I'm talking about. The determination from Orange Cassidy is just tremendous. He's really stepped it up since winning that television title. And a kick across the chest from Jungle Boy to Orange Cassidy, followed by a snap suplex. And Jungle Boy scoring with that kick to the back there. And a beautiful drop kick from Jungle Boy. And look at that enziguri right across Orange Cassidy's head. And a kick from Cassidy. But he misses the clothesline, and Jungle Boy sends him outside the ring. Beautiful. Jungle Boy is he's in this match, a house on fire right now. That offense from Jungle Boy, he scouts Orange Cassidy, but he just got tossed into the steel steps there. Like I said, this is a side of Orange Cassidy we have not seen. He just tossed Jungle Boy into those steel steps. And a kick to the leg from Orange Cassidy, followed by a second and a third that just chops Jungle Boy down. And Cassidy looks like he's getting back in the ring. Jungle Boy sitting up here. Cassidy not wanting to let this match in by count out. But now Jungle Boy throwing Orange Cassidy back in the ring. And that's why you got to be careful about going outside, folks. The momentum of this match could shift. But it doesn't look like it matters because Orange Cassidy with that elbow And he drapes Jungle Boy over that top turnbuckle.
Something big is coming.
And he's got the leg hooked. Orange Cassidy with a fisherman buster. I probably would have kept that pin. I would have kept that hook and tried to go for a pin. Jungle Boy taking advantage. Look at that pin from Jungle Boy. This could be the upset. No, a 2 count. Orange Cassidy able to get out. Beautiful pin from Jungle Boy. He's trying to pull off all the stunts tonight, folks. And those elbows from Orange Cassidy. Bayley, as a former champion yourself, what goes on in your mind when you lose that belt? You fight, you get that big win, you have a good reign, and then you lose it. What does that do to a guy? What does that do to someone's mental faculties, especially a guy like Orange Cassidy? And Jungle Boy getting out of that grapevine ankle lock there. Just throwing those kicks on Orange Cassidy's wrist and hitting whatever he can. But that leg, the damage has been done.
Big reversal.
And a stunner! A stunner! Gotta be. What's up, King of Blackhearts? How you doing, man? And an uppercut from Jungle Boy. Beautiful uppercut. Jungle Boy wants this win, folks. He wants this win. And hey, Noah G123 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As the newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Bad Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. You got a new username. Went and got a whole new username. Jungle Boy going for a pinfall here, and Cassidy with a kick out at 2. Like I said, this company, it's a very competitive ladder. And a destroyer! My God! Jungle Boy wasting no time here. Guys, I think I have some pretty cool news to announce. Let's find out. Jungle Boy picks up a win over Orange Cassidy. We are 1 follower away from hitting 1,400 followers. Holy crap. That's pretty dope. Okay. Orange Cassidy. It's not looking good for you, man. It is not looking good for OJ. For OC. What's up, Noah? How you living? Orange Cassidy is now 3-3. And Jungle Boy is 3-2. Orange Cassidy's record is 3-3. Hey, remember that message you sent me a while back, Rune? Do you still want to go through with that?
This guy impressed the hell out of me tonight.
So big win, Bayley. What are your thoughts? Jungle Boy picking up a huge win over the former television champion. And beat up Jungle Boy for being ugly? Yoinks. Okay. After the match, we go backstage where we get a brief interview from Kevin Owens. He basically vows to send Adam Cole to the Hall of Pain. He's going to send Adam Cole to the Kevin Owens Hall of Pain. And then before this match starts, we have this. Hold on, here's what we're going to do. So, Britt Baker has taken over the hosting duties. She debuts the waiting room. And Britt Baker actually throws some shade at Christian and says that now that Christian got sent packing, she's taking over the NGW talk show scene. So welcome to the waiting room and allow her to introduce her first guest. Axo Gamer 1234 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As the newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. So Britt Baker introduces her guest for tonight's waiting room, Ronda Rousey. So Ronda Rousey comes out. And Britt Baker, and Ronda Rousey does not look like she's playing. Britt Baker plays that video package. She plays a video. We're at 1,400 followers. I'll do something. We should do something tonight. We should do something tonight. We should celebrate 1,400 followers. Holy crap. Britt plays the replay from Big Apple Brawl where Ronda Rousey beats Becky Lynch. And basically, Britt starts ragging on Becky Lynch, and she expects Ronda to do the same. But Ronda makes it clear that she just needed to set the record straight on who the baddest woman in NGW was. Now that she can put that behind her, there's someone else who's been running their mouth about being the baddest. And she looks right at Britt Baker. And Baker looks a little bit nervous at first, and she tries to throw a sucker punch. Ronda counters with a judo toss. She catches the punch, and she throws Britt Baker. And then that's the end of that segment. I got 2 toasts to do. To my big homie Oblivion LMAO, my guy, Liv Morgan with the storyline of the year, and to my broadcast colleague Bailey, thank you guys for discovering the Bad Guy Maddox Twitch channel. I'm also very proud to have discovered you guys. This is a lot of fun. I've been having a blast, and we hit 1,400 followers tonight. So let's throw a big shout out to Axel Gamer as well. Here's some love. When are you going to start? Well, I'm going through our segments for tonight before we get into the next match. So there you go. Britt Baker and Ronda Rousey is our next feud between those 2 women, which leads us to our tag team match between Alexa Bliss, Mandy Rose, and Lita and Rhea Ripley. Oh, Axel Gamer coming out here with an obscure roster pick. He wants Humberto Carrillo. Yeah. So now and there it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about, that women's championship. By the way, I gave them the Iconics entrance, guys. That was the only thing I could come up with, and I love it. Mandy Rose and Alexa Bliss. There's Bliss, the first ever NGW Women's Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the title that these women, Rhea Ripley and Lita, are going after. And I gotta admit, Bailey, Alexa Bliss wears that title well. So even though I try to be like a babyface commentator, I'm definitely gonna when Mandy Rose and Alexa Bliss come out, I'm gonna be in their corner. I'm gonna be like a babyface for everything but Bliss. And the bad girls, the mean girls of NGW. What a duo! What a formidable team here. These 2 women. All right, Axel Gamer wants Humberto Carrillo. Hey, welcome up, welcome in, Proculus. How you doing? And there she is. Why would you join us on commentary if you have a match tonight? And what commentary would you even do? And a legend here, Bailey. A legend here. And she wants a crack at Alexa Bliss, and she made a legitimate claim last week because she almost had Alexa Bliss taken care of had Mandy Rose not gotten involved. But you can't forget Rhea Ripley. What a dominant performance against Naomi. And there's our tag partner. They had some words for each other. Okay, cool. They had some words for each other earlier tonight about not getting in each other's way. Yeah, you know what though? I think Humberto Carrillo is a great wrestler. We need to see some personality, and I don't know if that's like on WWE's end or on his end. I know Paul Heyman was like really high on him. And I think he can get it done in the ring. I just think WWE's biggest issue right now is they don't have a lot of characters, and they need them. They desperately need characters. You need a reason to care about the guys on the show. So we had our first win of tonight. Well, I already changed the records. We had Shirai pick up a win, and we had Jungle Boy pick up a win. I wish Jon Moxley was back on WWE, but I don't think oh, come on, man. Moxley in AEW right now, I love the stuff he's doing with Eddie Kingston and the Elite guys. I think this is probably some of the best stuff Moxley's done in a main promotion because I wasn't a fan of Dean Ambrose. It's kind of a goofy character. I wasn't a big fan of it. And Lita taking over here, but Mandy Rose gets control of that hammerlock. Lita looking to counter, but she does. Mandy cranks it and lets go instead. And we get an Irish whip from Mandy Rose and a jumping knee that sends Lita to the canvas. Then Rose picking Lita up. I gotta say that Alexa Bliss as the women's champion, it's incredible performance in New York, beating 3 other women to win that title. And a drop toe hold from Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose really stepping up her game since joining NGW, as evidenced here by this performance from Rose to Lita, but Lita just slams Mandy Rose on the outside. I gotta do the jingle, don't I? I gotta do the jingle. When I'm hungry in the morning, I know what I want. I want some pancakes with some syrup, baby. And don't forget those scrambled eggs, because I like to dip my eggs in the syrup. And a Russian leg sweep. And we're at a 7 count here, folks. And another Russian leg sweep. But Lita back up. And we're at an 8 count. And Rose getting back into the ring. What was my favorite subject in school? History and English. And Lita tossing Mandy Rose back into the ring. And Rose tagging in Alexa Bliss. And this is who Lita wanted. And she's got all over her with another side drop. Just dropping Alexa on her back, but an arm drag from Alexa Bliss. You like maths? I'm not a math guy. My girlfriend's a huge math person. She teaches math. And an Irish rib and a spear from Lita. Lita really turning it up now that Alexa Bliss is in this ring. And a swinging neck breaker. And she gets all of it. And that hulking monster, Rhea Ripley. How do you confirm characters? Well, this is how you confirm characters, my friend. This is our roster. You can pick 1 male wrestler and 1 female wrestler. Oh, and look at that body. Look at the body block from Alexa Bliss to Ripley. And a stomp to the back of the head there. You like art? Man, PE, dude, do people still do dodgeball in PE? Like every Friday when I went to school, it was dodgeball day. Sometimes I liked it, sometimes I dreaded it. Most of the time I dreaded it. Not yet, not yet. Well, Christian, what? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that commentary thing. We got you on the main roster now. We're gonna fit you into our plans. Man, I've not played kickball since I was a kid, dude. I would be so down to play kickball. We should have a Twitch stream kickball tournament. We should all play kickball. And a kick from Rhea Ripley. Oh, Axel Gamer, you want Trish Stratus? I just want to go commentate. And an abdominal stretch from Alexa Bliss to Ripley. And Ripley with those punches. And look at that athleticism from Ripley. All right, so we're throwing you in as Trish. Trish Stratus goes to our guy, Axel Gamer. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you are 0, 0, 0, 0, and NA. You're going to talk about Alexa in the back. And Bliss with a kick to the midsection. Trish, yeah. Hey, and you know what? She's oh my Lord, right across that rope. And now Mandy Rose getting tagged back in. And Ripley makes it to Lita. And Lita gets the tag. And a spear. And a kick to the back. And a Hurricane Rana. And a pinfall. We have a pin, 1. And a 1 count. My Lord. What do you think? Which one do you, oh, dude, I love AEW. AEW is not my favorite promotion by any means, but I think they're a lot better than WWE. And so, really, AEW probably is my favorite promotion. Even though I love New Japan, And that like 2016, really that 2014 to 2018 run of Progress Wrestling, fantastic. But AEW does all the things, like, even they're not perfect. I've said this in Discord, AEW is far from perfect, but they have an excellent show. That show last night, that 2 hours came and went. And every match was a banger. You want to talk about dimes? AEW Dynamite last night was nothing but dimes. And there's that elbow to the knee. But Alexa Bliss blocking the follow-up punch, and she hits her own punch. Ripley wanting to get tagged back in there. And look at that, right over the catapult, right on that bottom rope. Lita just got choked out, and she rolls out of the ring there to recover. And we're back outside the ring here for this match, folks. And Lita with some strikes followed by a clothesline there.
I don't think it's wise for Lita to take her mind off her opponent like this.
AEW was fire last night, man. One of their better shows. It was fire. That's all I can say about it, dude. It was straight fire. Main event was a banger. Pinna and Trent, banger. Big Show did not wrestle. I don't know if we're going to see Big Show anytime soon. I feel like eventually we're going to see him in the ring just because he has gotten in ring shape here recently. But right now he's just a commentator on Elevation. Sheeta and Conti, fire. No! Oh my God! Lita and Rhea Ripley still the win here. Lita and Rhea Ripley still the win.
Here are your winners, Lita and Rhea Ripley. And she picks up the win. Look out, girls. These two women don't look like they plan on ever losing. Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for
I don't think we're going to see him. All right, so I do have something planned for that. Hang tight. Let me just get these records updated. So for as good as Alexa Bliss is in terms of her singles career, she is 0-3 in tag team. She is 0-3 in tag team right now. Not good. So let's talk about what happens. After the match, Rhea Ripley and Lita have a neutral face-off, and they're talking a little trash, nothing serious. And then we cut to a video package, and on this video package, there's another cryptic voice. It's that same voice we heard during the Peep Show, and this voice says that in Death Valley, demons emerge from men, and that we shall soon see the demon return. And we don't know what that is. We still don't know what that means. We go to a commercial break. When we come back from commercial break, we have a recap of what transpired between Tommaso Ciampa and Matt Riddle at the Big Apple Brawl. Basically, we show where Matt Riddle took the the air raid crash on the set. And then we play like a small little an interview with Riddle. Riddle's interviewed by one of the NGW interviewers. And basically, he promises to exact revenge tonight. So that takes us to our next match, Matt Riddle versus Tommaso Ciampa. Edge is sitting back here, staring at the monitor in the back. Oh, so, okay, we also announced that Edge will be on the Peep Show next week. So I just threw that in there. So Christian will bring the Peep Show back. And I still can't believe what Ciampa did. They had a disagreement about some of the matches at the Big Apple Brawl, and then it escalated to a verbal spat, and then Ciampa just dropped Riddle. And Riddle finally medically cleared. He was not medically cleared last week. He's medically cleared tonight, and NGW has made this match official. Matt Riddle versus Tommaso Ciampa coming up next. And folks, this is not one to miss.
All that bro stuff drives me up the wall. But come on, bro. See, it's fun to say. All right, never say bro again, Cole. I'm begging you. As I was saying, I can do without.
That's what the tweet was. Oh my God. Shut up, Charisma. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. My God, stop the damn match. Why are we talking about the freaking celebration? Yoicks. Boom, 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 boom. And this is going to be a match. One to remember. This is one for the ages, folks. Dude, I'll tell you what, Riddle and Sheamus at WrestleMania, they absolutely killed it. How great was that match, guys? Make sure he's in at an open angle. We need to see those facial expressions. Oh, my Lord. He's just like this. Oh, like that gif when he gets in the Elimination Chamber where he's like. Look at those cold, dead eyes from Tommaso Ciampa. Those cold, dead eyes. Oh, man. I've got to, like, sneeze. Can we talk about Triple H was teaching Trish the move? Oh, Lord. You're not a fan of Tommaso Ciampa? What'd you think of Ciampa and Walter? Ciampa and Walter at TakeOver? Banger! Walter is my guy right now. Honestly, if there was anyone that I would argue should have a long title run, and I mean multiple years, I'm talking like 2 to 3 year title run, I'm saying Walter. I say Walter should basically just dominate, and they should spend that time really building someone up. Give him like a Bruno Sammartino type UK title run. All of his matches have been great. Like, Walter's probably the best champion in pro wrestling right now, in the sense that all of his title defenses are incredible. They feel like, okay, so like, to me, Walter is like a can't miss wrestler, right? When Walter has a UK title match, whether it's on NXT, NXT UK, I'm watching it. His match with A-Kid was great in NXT UK. His match with Ilya Dragunov, one of the best matches I've ever seen. If you've not seen that match, get on Peacock if you have Peacock. Go to NXT UK, find Ilya Dragunov versus Walter, and thank me later, because that match is a banger. And then the Tommaso Ciampa match was great too. And Ciampa tossing Matt Riddle over his shoulders there, Matt landing flat on his back.
Look out here.
And I think Riddle might still be feeling the effects from what happened in New York City. That's what it's called. I call it the air raid crash. It's the air raid siren. And look at Ciampa just throwing those punches on Riddle. Riddle's already bleeding. Are you kidding? There's a cut above Riddle's eye there. But Riddle catches the kick and a stop to the gut. And look at that brutal kick to the back. And look, there's an armbar. But Riddle gets out of it, or Ciampa gets out of it, and Ciampa with a kick right across Riddle's head. And Ciampa raking that back. Bane versus Walter is my favorite. Oh my God, that match was great too, man. Jeez. Yeah, that match is good too. I think for me, it's Walter and Ilya Dragunov. Okay, so like my favorite matches of all time are Walter, Ilya Dragunov, Young Bucks versus Page and Omega from Revolution. One of the best tag matches I've ever seen. Steiner Brothers against Miracle Violence Connection from Beach Blast 1992. And I got to be honest, man. Shawn Michaels and Mankind. Mind Games. Oh, look at those strikes from Riddle. Riddle firing up in a roundhouse kick to Ciampa. Taking Ciampa right off his feet. And a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. Riddle just take it, just all over Ciampa, but Ciampa comes back. Just flying right into Riddle here. And I'm sorry, folks. I thought I saw some blood. I could be wrong. And there's another air raid siren from Ciampa. And it looks like he's going for an early pin here. But Riddle with the 1 count. Riddle gets right out of it, and Ciampa going right back to work with a stomp to the back. What's going on, Witch Doctor? And a kick. And Riddle gets right up after that kick, and he clotheslines Ciampa outside of the ring. I told you this was going to be a brutal match. The Voodoo Man is in the stream. And just throwing Ciampa across the ringway there. I don't know what just tossing him across the ringside. And he does it again.
Back in from the floor.
And Ciampa back in the ring. Riddle back in the ring. The air raid siren was the move I was thinking of too. I couldn't think of what it was called. I thought it was the air raid crash. But a kick! That kick from Riddle knocking Ciampa out. Ciampa has to go outside the ring. And Riddle demanding that he gets back in. And Ciampa's annoyed. Ciampa didn't like that. And he goes back in, gets Riddle on his shoulders, and right across that top turnbuckle. Oh my God, I was there live, Oblivion, and I gotta say, I went live to that. That was Revolution was the last show I went to live. So my girlfriend and I, we do a lot of Chicago. Anytime there's a big wrestling show in Chicago, we'll typically make the drive. Obviously, she's not a fan. She likes wrestling a little bit, like enough to get into it. But we do other things and watch wrestling. You know, we hit bars up, explore the city. So we saw that War Games live. And I really love that women's War Game match. Team Rhea versus Team Shayna, that match was awesome. I liked it a little bit more than Team Ciampa and Team Adam. I wanted to stay for Survivor Series, we just couldn't make it work. We couldn't make it work. So we only stayed for War Games and then left the next day. Ciampa stalking Matt Riddle. You're going to WrestleMania 2022? That's hype. That's on my bucket list. I have WrestleMania and Royal Rumble on my bucket list. And I have Wrestle Kingdom. Wrestle Kingdom, gonna take a little bit more. Fairy tale ending from Ciampa, and the match is over. Good win from Ciampa. The tournament will probably be Sunday unless I can get a show started tonight. Ciampa with his first victory in NGW with that fairy tale ending. Ciampa 1-0. Riddle is now 0-1. But Riddle, you guys had a good match. You guys went after each other. Oh, you're on a call with all 4 of you? Cool. Hi, Mexi. Hi, Infinite. Hi, Diamond. So, Penelope, Sasha, and Carmella. Oh no, that's right. I also downloaded Penelope 4 too. Okay, so to answer Witch Doctor Billy's question, a video package comes up announcing that the Lethal Lottery teams and matches will be announced on next week's Shockwave. After that, we go to a Razor Ramon interview where he says the bad guy will beat the Rainmaker. And that takes us to our next match, our main event of tonight, Kevin Owens versus Adam Cole. Riddle, you put up a fight. You put up a fight for sure. And remember, folks, we saw what Kevin Owens did. He assaulted Adam Cole. He tried to put him in the Kevin Owens Hall of Pain, and we hadn't seen Adam Cole for a while. And I thought Adam Cole seemed like he was on an indefinite medical suspension. And then he showed up in New York And he basically cost Kevin Owens a chance at the television title. And that's where we're at tonight. Cole and Kevin Owens is our main event. And much like what we just saw with Ciampa versus Riddle, this is going to be a brutal, aggressive match.
Finally on the big stage where he's wanted to be all along.
A tweet. We got a tweet. We got a tweet from Kenny Omega. I do not like that they broke up in real life. Who are we talking about, Axel? When Rhea, dude, when Io Shirai jumped off the cell with the moonsault, when she climbed the War Games and then jumped off with the moonsault first, and by the way, I do not like that the War Games matches in NXT are not closed. We need a ceiling. Yes, Cedric Alexander is here with me on commentary. Cedric, you've gotten yourself involved with this Kevin Owens thing. Kevin Owens has seemed to make a lot of enemies in NGW. And also, Cedric, I wanna definitely play up your match last week. You had an impressive outing against Kofi Kingston. You came up short, but it was a great match. And I think your future is very bright here in NGW. And here he comes. Look at that look at that face. This is someone that is looking to hurt somebody. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so we're gonna probably debut Humberto Carrillo. I don't know when, guys. It's hard. I'm thinking about adding a cruiserweight or junior heavyweight title. I do. He attacked you after the match. Also, congratulate you. Scored an impressive upset on Owens. He attacked you from behind, and you were able to squeak that victory. And then he tried to put you in the Hall of Pain. Hey, dude, you take a photo of that spider? Spiders give me the creeps, man. Hate spiders.
Kevin Owens has proven time and time again that he's absolutely one of the most tenacious.
And Cole with a kick to the gut. Look at that, just already flooring Owens. This is serious, folks. This is serious. And Cole throwing those punches at Owens. Owens trying to cover up. I don't think Cole got all of them, but he finishes with a stomp. And a jawbreaker from Cole to Owens. Owens reeling there. And look at that forearm from Cole. And a swinging neck breaker. Cedric, look, I was gonna say it looks like Adam Cole was in control here, and then Cedric with a fireman's, or Owens with a fireman's carry and that forearm. He's right back in here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by Cedric Alexander. If you are just now tuning in, Cedric, welcome to the commentary booth. Cedric bringing Red Lobster on a super kick from Adam Cole. No Red Lobster here. Will you take a super kick to the jaw? And Cole still firing off those punches. My God, what's Owens there? Look at that. The athleticism from Owens is unreal. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. And he just drops Cole sternum first on that knee. What a hellacious gut buster from Owens. And Cole on his shoulders there. And a Samoan drop. And now Cole on the receiving end of that boot from Owens. And this show, Shockwave, has been absolutely on fire tonight. And another gut buster from Owens to Cole, followed by a senton.
He's getting a little battered now. It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
And a kick from Cole. What a counter there. And Cole mounting him again. More punches. I think Cole is fighting with emotion here, folks. Cedric, I think Cole's fighting with emotion. He's going to want to get that in control. And he just throws Adam Cole off of him there. And a kick to the stomach from Owens. There it is. He calls that the twist ending. That's what Nibbler calls that move, by the way, guys. Nibbler has named that move the twist ending, and I'm okay with that. Owens with a 1 count off that twist ending. And Cole back to his feet before Owens But it doesn't matter because Owens with that back suplex. Remember when I got eliminated and saw Adam Cole walked in that ramp? I was in shock. We all were, Cedric. We did not know when Adam Cole was coming back or if he was coming back. And he just picked up where he started with Kevin Owens, and there's a DDT. I would like to incorporate the Elimination Chamber. Yeah, absolutely. And look at the bicycle kick from Adam Cole. Followed up with a stomp. And that knee right on the back of Owens' head. And another super kick. And a straight jacket suplex. Is this going to be it, Cedric? No, a 2 count. And folks, we have a pay-per-view in just 3 weeks' time. 2 nights, Living in Sin. So far, we have announced the Lethal Lottery Tournament finals, and the semifinals and finals will be on Living in Sin. And we also have that NGW World Title match, Karrion Kross defending against Kenny Omega as Kevin Owens hits a cannonball at Adam Cole.
He can do it here.
Cole, you're right. Cole is fighting very emotionally based here from Adam Cole. And how can you blame him after what Kevin Owens did and what Kevin Owens said? And he's got him scouted here. And, oh no, it's a pop-up powerbomb, Cedric. Pop-up powerbomb. And that gives him the win. Adam Cole coming up short.
Let's take a look again at what Adam Cole had to go through.
Okay. So Cedric Alexander gets in the ring, and he basically just kind of like makes sure that Kevin Owens doesn't try to do anything sneaky after the match. Owens smirks and leaves, and Cedric just kneels down to check on Adam Cole, make sure he's good. And that is the end of our NGW Shockwave show.